creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. FANHOME build the Back to the Future DeLorean. In this video we'll be completing issue 92 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy.
Hey, Einstein, where's the dot, boy? Huh?
With every stage of the build comes with component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for issue 92. There's a really good shot of the back of the model there. This is where we've got still lots to build. We've got all these components to put in. We've got these to put in. We've got this rear with the lights, which I have at the side of me now, because we're actually going to be putting this in on the car today in this video. We built this in like issue 1, issue 2 of the build, all the lights and everything. So we're going to be actually putting lights on, and we're going to be putting this on the back of the car, which is amazing. We've got this strip here that needs to go on with the lights underneath it, the wiring. So we've still got quite a bit to do, although I think we're about 2/3 there, I think, with the build. So the magazine. So yeah, these are the components that come with this stage of the build. Our step-by-step instructions, so that we will eventually, at the end of this video, we'll have it on the back of the car. Remember in the last video we actually closed the car for good. I say for good, I may still need to open it because one of my doors isn't connecting properly, I'm going to have to do some on screen to get the door back on and screw everything back on again. But if we have to get there, we'll get there. So that's a wrap. It's the end, but Robert Zemeckis, Michael J. Fox, and the crew reached the final scene of Back to the Future Part 3. Yeah, scene in the library there. The high shot of Hill Valley Library was augmented in post-production with a model shot. I don't remember that. I don't think that was in the film. Let me know in the comment section if you saw that in the film. I don't recall a library shot being in the film. The Big Chip. Time circuit, 1955 style. The DeLorean was given a makeover in the 1950s to rescue Doc from 1885. Yeah, that's that on the bonnet or the hood of the car. And then we've got a look ahead at issue 93, which is the front of the car with all the lights and the wiring. So we are really moving on. And then it just shows you the components that we get. So we're going to have, like, in this video and the next video, we're going to have the back of the car, lights on it. We're going to have the front of the car with lights on it. That's really exciting. So, as always, as you know, what I like to do is I like to make sure what it says we have here, we have here. Let's get them scissors. I think I might have moved my scissors. Oh yeah, they're here. They're here. Okay. Right. So I've got the scissors here. Oh yeah, I use a scalpel normally, and then scissors. So we've got the scalpel here. Let's get these opened. There we go. So yeah, it's coming in one blister pack. There. Let me just resheath that knife. I want to cut myself. Did actually cut myself there. I wasn't cut myself. When I was shutting the car with the big screws, I was going round, round and round with the screwdriver, and I did actually lift skin off my hand, but it's fine. These things happen. Let's just get this blister pack opened. Right. Get some of these components out. There's not that much, but we do have like lots of lights and light bulbs, should I say. Just checking. Oh, there's a wire in there. I left. Right, yeah, just make sure it's empty. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So we've got adhesive strips, which are here. We have an LED wire, which is here. It's a little light bulb on the end of that. We have LED boards. We've got two of them there. Just unhook them around and just stretch them out, should I say. So we've got two wires up there, and then it passes through this set of light bulbs, and then this set of light bulbs. We've got some tabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 tabs, and then we have 3 bags of screws. We've got DM screws, KM screws, and AP screws. DM screws, KM screws, AP screws. So we've got everything we need for this stage of the build. So I'll put the magazine aside. Let's begin. So I brought the car back, the entire car back for this stage. As you can see, a little bit scratched on the top there, but I don't know. It's fine. So we start off with this wire, this green and blue wire here that's come. And if we notice, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wires that come out the back of the car. And we've got a green and blue cable there, and we've just got to attach this green and blue cable to that green and blue cable. It's got a light bulb at the end of it as well. So I'm just going to attach it I never remember which way around I'm supposed to do this. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So that's attached there. And then what we've got to do is, you're not going to be able to see it from this angle here because it's this way. If I turn the car that way, you're not going to see it either. I can't turn the car. So what I have to do is, I have to attach using one of the tabs that we've got here. I've got to attach this cable here, so it passes through two. I'm going to push the wire in a little bit because it's sticking out a bit too much, so I'm going to push it back in a little bit, and then I'm going to pass it through two. And you're not going to see what I've done, but you know what I'm doing anyway. I've explained. So we need to use a AP screw for the tab, because it's a small screw. I think it's a small screw. Yeah, because it's a small screw, we need to use a small screwdriver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through. So this is the tab here. I'm going to push the screw through, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the light bulb at the end of the blue and green wire. I'm going to put the light bulb where it's supposed to go. So I've passed it through the two raised areas, and then looks like it goes there, but they've not actually pushed it in the hole. There is a hole there, and I'm just wondering. Push, let's see, carefully tuck the connector back inside the body and push the wires. Yeah, done that. Push a tab, which is this, in the posts to hold the wire in place. Now I thought there's a hole here where the bulb could go, but it's saying not to do that. It's just saying putting it near it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out where the screw goes and where the tab goes. So it's very fiddly, very fiddly, this. I wish I had another camera just to show you, but I don't. I might actually take some pictures. I'll take some pictures and then add them so you can see what I'm doing. Once I get the, so I've got the tab part in, I just need to get the, I can barely see myself what I'm doing, so I'll take a picture of this and I'll add it to this video so you can see what I've done. I'm going to need to use a light because I can't see what I'm doing. I need a light to see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can turn the light somewhere where I can see what I'm doing. It's not really helpful. Let me see. Okay. Just need to move the screw around to there and then add the screw in like that. I'm hoping I've got it in the right place. I'm going to screw it in anyway, thinking that I've got it in the right place. Oh, I've got to be careful with my hand. My hand still hurts from removing the top layer of skin. I'm just going to check with the light if I've got it in the right place. Yeah, I've got it in the right place. I'm just going to tighten that screw up. I'm going to take a picture of what I've done and then I'll add it so you can see where I've put the tab and passed the wire through. So I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to put the light bulb. Let me just slide it through because it's, there we go. I'm going to put the light bulb where it's supposed to go, but it doesn't go in the hole, it just goes near the hole, which is weird. I thought it would go near the hole. Let me just sit it where. Right, I'm going to take a picture of this and then I'm going to add it to the video. It's really weird because I'm kind of telling you what I'm doing. So at the back of the car, because I can't show you the back of the car, but you'll be able to see where the tab is, where the wire is. Okay, so let me just take another one. So I've taken a picture of that now. I'll add it to this video and you'll be able to see that now. Okay, let me just move that. Still might need to feed it back into the car, keeping the other connectors out, but I need to get this connector going back inside the car because it's a little long. But yeah, got it exactly where I need it to be. So yeah, the connector's in place. Take the tail light assembly from issue 1. So I'm going to have to move this car now to do that. So I'll do that. I'll move the car. So I brought the tail lights back here. Remember we did this in like the first or second issue when we put the California license plate in place, all the lights. So we've got to turn it over, and we get our board of lights like that. And what we've got to do is we've got to position it so that all the light bulbs go in all these holes here on both sides. So I'm going to do that now, although they don't look like they're going in properly. They don't look like they're all matching. Let me see. Let's see. Two up here. Ah, yes. Right. So I'm just going to push all the light bulbs into. So you've got to make sure all the light bulbs are inside the holes on that side there. Let me just show you the light bulbs. See there. See all the light bulbs there? They've got to fit inside all these holes on this side. So I'm going to fit them in. As you can see there, I'm just going to line them up, and they'll all go in the holes like that. Let's check in. It said you have to push them in. But they're not going in. But I think they should go in. Can't move the bulbs, but they need to go in the holes properly. All of them. Make sure that they're going in. So you've got to make sure you push the light bulbs into the holes. Like that. See, that one's pretty much gone all the way in. Let me just check. Yeah, it's going in. It's going in a bit more, right? On this side, they're not all going in. Let me just push down. You hear that click, didn't you? So that's light bulbs being pushed in. Yeah. Make sure we get them in. I think it's the middle ones that are stopping it from going all the way in. Let me just push down. Push. Right, okay. Right, so they're in place now. They're all in place. So what we've got to do is we've got to we've got them all pushed in. Hold the wire in place. Hold the wire. So we've got 1, 2, 3 holes here. There's actually 6, and we've got to use the rest of these remaining tabs to hold the wires in place. So we've got these 2. These 4 like this. So we've got to put the tab needs to be up at this end like that, and then the screw goes in that side, and the same with that. The tab's at the top, and we need these wires to fit in between these 2 here. You can see what I'm doing there, and then I'm going to put the tab in place, which is there. So I get that tab there. Some fit perfectly and some don't fit at all, which this one doesn't fit that well. That's what the screw's for. And then we get the last one. Fit these wires in between these 2 column things. And the tab is at the top and the hole is at the bottom for the screw, like that. That's not in. Okay, that's in now. It's in now. And then we've got to use KM screws to get them in place. So we need 3 of them to get our tail light circuit board in place. So the really small screws, so we'll use a really small screwdriver. Get the first one in. It's holding the tab so it doesn't shift. shifted because it doesn't fit properly. So we just use the screw. You hear that crunch sound, which means that it's the screw falling into the hole. We just get that, there we go. So that's second tab done. We just do this final tab like that. Need to move the wires, there we go. So we've got the tab in place. We just need to get the screw in the hole. There we go. There we go. That's our 1, 2, 3 tabs are in place. And then we've got to use two of our two adhesive stickers. This is about light bleed really. So I'm going to peel one off. This is about light bleed. So what we've got to do is we've got to cover the entire circuit board like that. Let's cover the entire circuit board like that. But then we've got to press all it down to the side to prevent light bleed like that. So that's and we'll do the second one. Just make sure that we get it covering the circuit board completely like that, and then just go over the sides and just make sure we're blocking out all the light bleed from the lights. I think I did that in one then, both of them. There we go, look. There we go. The light bleed has been blocked. Just got to make sure Take the tail light assembly carefully. Unclip part 1 from the back of the assembly. That's that there. That one. I didn't unclip it, but I'm going to unclip it now. Because it's telling me to. Just going to unclip this, which says the Delorean on it. Let me just, there we go. So I've unclipped that. Forgot to do it in stage 4. Right, the next thing we've got to do is we've got to bring the car back. Oh dear, I've got room on my desk for the car, but it's fine. So we've got to bring the car back because we've got to attach this, but we've got to attach these wires to the wires that are on the back of the car. So I'm going to move these screwdrivers out of the way, and the tail lights and this clip piece. I'm going to bring the back of the car. I'm going to bring the car back, and I'll probably take a picture of what I'm doing here as well, because it's at this angle here. It's at this angle here, and I'm going to be working here at the back of the car, and the camera's not going to really pick it up. So I'm going to bring the car back. So I brought the car back again. What I've got to do is I've got the tail lights here, and what we've got to do is we've got to match the connectors with each other. So this is the black and white one. We've got to match it with the black and white one on the tail light. So I'm hoping I've got it the right way around. Or does it go that way around? Let's see. It's very difficult to know which way around it actually goes. Is it that way around? Yeah. Right, so I've got the black and white cable connected here, as you can see. Then we've got to connect the green and the red wire with the green and the red wire. Where's the green and the red wire? I don't have a green and red wire. Green and red. Let me just see if I can look inside, because it's not going to work. Oops. Ah, there is a green and red wire in there. I can see it. I just need to get my tweezers to get it out. So there's a green and red wire there. Just grab it. Seems to be connected to the underside of the car. I'm just going to tip the car over and see why the green and red wire is not sticking through the hole. I'm going to tip the car over onto its side. Find out why the green and red wire is where it is. Let me tip it onto its side. Is that the green and red wire there? Let me just check with the light. Yeah, it's under the car. I don't know why it's under the car. Alright, I'm gonna unscrew it from the tab, because I don't know why it's under the car. I might have to go back a few issues to find out why it's under the car, why it's been put under the car. Alright, so there's the green and red wire there. So seeing if I can feed it back through. I'm hoping there's a hole there where I can feed it back through. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be stuck. Let's see if there's a hole under there that I can feed it through. Maybe not. Yeah, I had to open the car. Let's open it this door. I had to open the car to swap the wires around. So I've got the green and the red one. So I've just got to match these two up now. The green and the red cable. And then push it in like that. I had to bring the magazine back for 91 in order to work out what screws and where the screws were. So I've got that done. Carefully fit the tail light on. So we've got to carefully fit the tail light on now. So I'm just gonna carefully fit the tail light on. You know what? I'm going to put this through that hole, because I don't know why it doesn't go in that hole. I'm going to put it in that hole out there, because I'm going to close this now and I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to move the wires around and put the tail lights on, however it goes. Let's see, like that, sort of. Yeah, so it goes on like that, the tail light. And then we're going to use 3 DM screws. I need 3 DM screws to get the tail light in place. Oh, that was a lot. Let me just put these excess back. 3 DM screws. So I'm going to put the middle one in first. That's not a DM screw. Yes. Right. 3 DM screws puts the tail light on. There we go. 3 screws. Because they're thick screws, I'm going to use a thicker screwdriver. It's not, for some reason that's not fitting on. I don't know why. Let's just check. So that's in there. It's not fitting on this side as nicely as it is. It might be fine. Okay, so get the middle one put in. Like that. So once we've got the middle one in, the other two will go in fine. Put the side one in. That. That's going in really well. And then put the last one in. This should tighten this gap here. Yeah, there is still a gap there, but I don't know why. And the last thing is we've just got to clip this into place. Make sure we've got it the right way up where it says Delorean there. So we just need to clip this in. Whoa, whoa, that looks good. One of my stickers is coming off. Just see if I could get it back on. Oh, it's come off completely. One of my holographic stickers on the license plate came off. Let me just see if I could get it on, and then I can move it about. I can play around with it later. So yeah, I can't show you from this angle, but I'm going to take a picture of the back of the car and just show you what it looks like, and I'll add that to this video. But yeah, so we've got the rear tail lights on, and you'll see that in the picture that I'm showing you now. And there, that's the rear tail light on. That completes issue 92 of the build.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Thanks for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.